Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Now we have previously learned about Chalukyan art and architecture, and we have also learned about Rashtrakota's famous rock cut structures. Do you remember them?
Yes.
Yes, you do. What was it then?
Oh, it was Kailash Temple.
It was Kailash Temple. I love Kailash Temple.
Yes, it was Kailashnath Temple and it was in rock cut style. Now, today we will learn about a great kingdom, that is about Kakatiyas, who ruled in the heartland of India and united most of Telugu speaking parts of India, and ruled from all the way from Nagpur in the north to Kanchi in the south. Yes.
What is Kakatiyas and who are Kakatiyas?
Good
Who are
question.
Kakatiyas? Good question. Any more questions?
Same as us.
Okay. Now, who are Kakatiyas and what are the great structures by Kakatiyas? So you have asked me two questions. Today we will learn about the great structures by Kakatiyas, and we will deal with the second question, who are Kakatiyas, in our next video. Okay? Now, what are the great structures by Kakatiyas? They are, yes, do you know them?
Warangal Fort, Thousand Pillar Temple,
Yes.
and Ramappa Temple.
Ramappa Temple as well. Yes, they are the most famous structures by Kakatiyas. Yes.
There are several temples.
There were several temples built by Kakatiyas. True, that is true. Now, we will only discuss about these most famous structures by Kakatiyas. That is Ramappa Temple and also Thousand Pillars Temple, which is also called as Veyi Stambala Gudi in Hanamkonda, and also about Warangal Fort, and also the temple within Warangal Fort, that is Vayambhu Temple, and also the most famous Kirti Toranas in Warangal Fort. Yes.
Warangal Fort is in Warangal.
Yes, of course it is in Warangal. Well done. Now, these structures by Kakatiyas evolved from later Chalukyan style of temple architecture and decoration. So we have seen Chalukyan style and they are almost like Chalukyan styles, but although they have evolved from Chalukyan style, all the temples and temple complexes built by Kakatiyas have a distinct style. Technology and also decoration exhibiting the influence of Kakatiyan sculptor is unique.
Why are they unique?
Oh, that's a good question. I would love to answer that. Now, let's look at both Ramappa and also Rudreshwara Temple. Rudreshwara Temple is nothing but the Thousand Pillar Temple.
Oh.
The deity is Shiva inside the temple. That's why it is called as Rudreshwara Temple, also built by the king Rudra. Yes.
The deity is Shiva.
Shiva is the deity, presiding deity in the temple. That's right. Now, these two temples are an architectural marvels, second to none in Bharat for its special and unique features. Now, let's look into the features. It is situated in the northern part of Telangana, bridging north and also south Bharat across the Vindhyan range and mighty rivers Tapti, Narmada and Godavari. The architectural style of the temple shows the finest amalgam of both northern style, that is Nagara style, and also the southern style, which is Dravida style of architecture. So the unique architecture that has come out of this combination of Nagara and also Dravida is called Vesara style. So the Kakatiyan structures are in Vesara style. The temple structure was built with both sandstone and also very hard black basalt rock or granite, black granite rocks. Although the archaeologists confirm that the temples, both Thousand Pillar Temple and also Ramappa Temple, were not built out of one big single rock, or in other words, they are not rock cut style like Kailashnath Temple that we have seen in our previous video. But it's very hard to believe what the archaeologists say. When we look at the structure, we can't see any joints. We cannot find any joints to see that they have been joined up together or built together. It gives almost a feeling that it is a rock cut style. But we know that it is not, because archaeologists confirmed that it is not rock cut style like Kailashnath Temple. And the other important point to note here is that not only are these joints very seamlessly done, they haven't used cement or mortar to join them up. The pillars were not made out of one single rock, but blocks of rocks joined together with tapered joints or tongue and groove kind of joints.
Oh, so a bit like Lego, basically.
Oh, yes, a bit like Lego, but much more sophisticated Lego. They have put them together. Now, you can see here from this pillar, it doesn't look like it has been joined up, or it doesn't look like it's made up of different blocks. It almost looks like it has been carved out of one single rock.
Yeah, but what is the proof that they are not built by one single rock?
Good question. Now, to find out, we have to go to some of the abandoned temples which have been affected by earthquake, which have come out of place. You know, the blocks have come out of the place. Now, if you can see this pillar here, you can clearly see that it has come out of its place. The blocks have come out of its place.
Yeah, but how come this temple, which is near to the 1,000-pillar temple, got affected by the earthquake and the 1,000-pillar temple didn't?
Well, Thousand Pillars Temple and also Ramappa Temple were hit by earthquakes. But these two huge temple structures had a very advanced foundation in place to withstand the earthquakes. These were built at least 800 years ago, but the temple is constructed by using an unique technique called sandbox technique for geostructural strength, or for strong foundation to withstand an earthquake. In this technique, a deep pit is dug and filled with sand and covered with huge rock beams or plinths. On this rock platform, the huge columns were raised and then the main structuring was made. And when earthquake hit Ramappa Temple and also Thousand Pillars Temple, the plinths on the floor, which were placed on the sand, gave away and let the structure stay in place. Now we can see here in this temple, the plinths are protruding out. You can see that they have come out and helped the structure stay in place. Although you see from outside the temple that the structure is intact, but in fact the inside is when you realize, when you come inside the temple is when you realize that this temple has been very badly hit by earthquake. Another wonder of Ramappa Temple is that the rocks or bricks from this temple can float in the water. Unlike naturally floating pumice stones that can naturally float, these are man-made bricks. They are not naturally occurring stones.
Wow, they actually float!
Yes. Now, tell me, have you ever heard of musical instruments made out of stones?
No.
No. But Kakatiyas, 800 years ago, were able to make musical instruments out of a stone structure or a statue.
Wow, so cool.
Well, this is not the end. The ingenuity of Kakatiya sculptors is visible from the shiny polish they have given to the black granite or black basalt stone sculptures and also the craftwork of Navaranga Mandapa. Beautiful images of deities, animals, and flowers on the hardest stone that can be carved, that is the black basalt stone, with a beautiful glass finish, can still be seen even after 800 years after it has been built. Now, besides artistic exuberance and technological advancement, its significance also lies in its contribution to exhibit and preserve ancient art forms like dance. The sculptures are based on Jayappa Senani's Nritya Ratnavali, which is based on Natya Shastra. One can see different dance forms like Perini, Prankana, Suddhanartana, Dandarasak, Shivapriya, Chindu, Kolata. These are some of the dance forms, ancient dance forms that can be seen in the sculptural art of the temple. You can see from this pillar that it has been beautifully carved and it is decorated with very intricate designs. The designs are very hard to achieve even to this day with our so-called modern machines that we have or tools that we have. Now you can see that a small string can be placed and it can be pushed through these tiny designs that are on the pillar. What kind of tools they must be having to come up with such beautiful, intricate designs?
Wow, this is amazing! A great achievement by our ancients. Thank you for all this information on the Kakatiyas and their amazing structures.
Yes, thank you.
You're all welcome.